We're here with Coach Santos. Maybe just give an opening statement about tonight's game.
Yeah, I just think it's two, really tough football teams that went at it. Extremely well-coached football team in Albany. You knew that was going to be a hard one. It's always a one-touchdown game, really dating back the last 5 or 6 years. So really proud of the way our resolve and kind of how we finished the game. I think our offensive line did a tremendous job running the football. In the last couple of matchups, they've dominated us up front. So those guys kind of took that personal going into the week. Really good job by Coach Scott, our offensive coordinator, putting some new wrinkles in the run game. Dylan Laube was the man amongst boys tonight. He went over 200 yards, had 3 touchdowns. So, it wasn't just him running wide open holes. It was yards after contact, and when he got into the open field, kind of had some speed to go away.
Now, you talked about that. When I mentioned on media that you were bringing new energy, bringing a new culture and everything. And you guys are up to 2-0, and I know you don't want to make it a hype thing, but just talk about the culture, what's changed, because it seems like last week we're down and found a way to come back and win, and this week you came in and you won, and you made sure that you didn't give the game up.
Right, what happened last week. Yeah, and I said we finished because I think obviously we had a hands team, and Brian Espinette, our captain, did a great job on that. But I mean, we did. We let up with 7 minutes to go. To be honest with you, it was one of those things after a win. Actually, was a little disappointing. Got after the guys. We always talk about it's great to have teachable moments in a win. But yeah, we can't do that. We're finding ways not to lose games right now. The next step is finding ways to win games. And hopefully we can find ways to put teams away, which obviously we couldn't do tonight.
Right. Is it Bobby, he just ran like Bobby.
Yeah.
He took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, would you describe this team? It seems like you guys are a tough physical team.
We do that, and I think it's something that was instilled in me from the longtime head coach here, Sean McDonald. Coached me when I was a student athlete. He was my mentor. He was my first opportunity to get into coaching. So yeah, I mean, that's always been something. It's blue collar workman-like mentality. We say it's a construction worker mentality. So we're going to build it up every week, and regardless of what kind of a masterpiece that we build, we gotta kind of go for the next one, try to rebuild for the next one. So we're 2-0 in the conference, that's great, but we know we got a really tough challenge next week. So we always say 24-hour rule. Enjoy it, good, bad, or indifferent, flush it, then we got to get back to work tomorrow.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, last question.
Yeah.
How good is it going to feel in that ride bus ride back home tonight?
It feels much better. 3.5, 4 hours after a loss, it's going to feel great.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. All right, thank you.
So you talked about letting up in the last 7 minutes.
Yeah.
What are some things that you learned in that last 7 minutes that you feel you can correct for your team moving on to next week?
I think it's the collective energy has to stay focused the entire time. When I say don't let up, it just means we have to have that edge about us. We have to have more discipline and better mental toughness to understand that the game's not over until the clock reaches 0. We always say it's 95 of our players for 60 minutes or whatever it takes. We really only had focus for about 53 minutes tonight. We got to make sure it's that full, the full length of the game. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Good luck.